Hello everybody and welcome back to Serena Soapery. Today we are going to be recreating the new viral Starbucks drink. I haven't had it yet. I don't know if it's good. I've seen like mixed reviews. Some people love it, some people hate it. So if you've had it, like comment and let me know if it's worth trying. But I just think it looks so weird. I need to make a soap out of it. I just think it looks so interesting, like the blue and the red. It looks like a weird alien drink, so I really want to make it. So let's start making the embeds for this. The process for this is going to be very similar to my matcha boba soap that I made. So let's start by making the little boba pearls. I have my Crafter's Choice Circle Mini Column mold here we're going to use for that. I'm going to be using raspberry red mica powder from Crafter's Choice. This red almost has like a pinky undertone to it. This is looking really pink, but I'm just gonna trust the process and go with it. Oh yeah, eyeballed that perfectly. All right, I'm gonna do this a bunch more times till we have all of our boba embeds, but this is basically what the process is gonna be. Because I only have one circle mold and I should probably invest in some more, but this will just have to do for now. While that embed is setting up, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the ice cubes now. So I'm just gonna melt down some clear soap and then put them into big bar molds and we'll chop them up for ice cubes later. I think something that I learned from my matcha boba video is I think I needed more ice cubes. So I'm gonna try to make more ice cubes this time and I think that'll make it look more drink-like. You don't know how tempted I am right now to add glitter to this ice, but I think we just gotta keep it clear. So let's go ahead and pour this. Oh yeah. I'm gonna pour this into my smaller molds because I want them to be thick. I'm gonna pour the rest into this smaller mold because if I poured the rest of this little bit of soap into this big mold, then it would be like a thin layer and I don't want that. I want a thick layer that we can get some really nice cubes out of. So I'm gonna pour this off camera. All right, we are back. We've got the pink embeds done. I'm gonna make the straw now, so let's do that. So I wanna make the straw the signature dark green Starbucks color. So I have some green scrap soaps here. I'm just gonna melt these down. So I'm going to add Snake Island Green from Mad Micas. I don't really have like a true dark evergreen color, so this is kind of the closest I have, but we'll make it work. All right, I think that's the closest we're gonna get to the Starbucks color, so let's go ahead and pour. Our ice cubes turned out pretty nicely. I don't know if I'm gonna use the ones from the smaller mold because it's still like not super thick. So I'm only gonna use those if I have to, but let's chop these up first and see if we have enough. I'm just gonna straighten some of the edges up here just to make sure that they're more cubular. Awesome. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. Good job. I think I can still use that though. All right, let's unmold this straw and see how that turned out. Ooh, I think that's actually pretty close to the Starbucks color. I'm gonna clean up the edges with a knife. I guess I should use my cutting board. I'm just gonna try to straighten this out. Okay, I'm gonna cut it in half. I'm gonna cut it in half one more time. Awesome, I think we are finally ready to assemble this. So this mold holds about 20 to 22 ounces. I think 12 ounces should be good though, because we have a ton of embeds. I think I'm gonna melt this down in increments though, because something that I learned from doing my matcha boba soap is I don't want these boba pieces to end up like in a straight line again. That looks kind of weird in my opinion. So I think I'm going to have to melt some base down at a time and kind of make it layered, but when you cut it, it won't look layered. You'll see what I mean. We'll have to do this in stages. I'm gonna be using Caribbean Blue by Nurture Soap today. I think this looks the most similar to the reference photo, so it's very sparkly indeed. I think this bottom layer needs a little bit more mica. All right, I've got all of our boba pieces here. I'm gonna start by just doing a layer on the bottom. I'm kind of putting them at an angle too. I'm hoping that'll make it look less straight in the mold. I mean, it's okay if it's still a little straight, but I'm gonna save these two pieces and we'll do these two on the next layer. So let's melt down a little bit more clear soap. Our soap is nice and melted down. I have some more blue color here, so let's add that. That looks so pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit of this. I'm gonna let that sit for just a little bit and then we're gonna add these last two boba pieces in there. Okay, I tried to add that one on an angle, so hopefully we get some interesting cuts with that. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding some ice cubes. let's see if we can stick some of these straw embeds in there. Oh, that one sunk way down. Oh no! No, it fell. Okay, I'm just gonna grab it. Okay, I just ran it under some water to get that extra soap off. Okay, I'm using a popsicle stick to prop this one straw up. Okay, it's kind of a balancing act. No! Oh, you know what? I can use one of these soaps to prop it up. Okay, we finally did it. It was a little bit of a puzzle to try to figure out how all the pieces fit together, but I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm very excited for the cut. So we'll be back to unmold it soon.
There's no audio on this, right?
No, I'm gonna do a voiceover later.
Okay.
All right, we have the loaf unmolded, and I think my one complaint so far is that I just wish I made the blue a little bit darker, because you can kind of see the embeds, like the long part on the side, and I think the ice cubes blend in with the blue a little too much. So if I made the blue darker, I think that would have remedied both of those problems. The blue color is accurate to the drink, but I don't think it translates to soap as well as a darker blue would have. But overall, like, the composition of it, I think it looks great. I love how many ice cubes there are. I love that the boba is kind of strewn about, not in, like, such a straight line as it was for my matcha soap. And I think we hit the nail on the head with the straw color. I mean, the colors for all of it are pretty spot on. I just wish the blue was a little bit darker. But besides that, I think it's super cute. I'm really having fun making these drink soaps, so I'll probably do more drink soaps in the future. So let me know if you have any ideas for drink soaps. Leave them in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had as much fun with me as I did with you guys making this soap today. I hope you have an amazing day. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you next time.